Hello and welcome back to another video on the Football Zone and to another midweek preview, previewing all of the Premier League games, another week of Premier League action, like London buses, when one comes around, two comes around, let's kick off with Brentford versus Manchester United, and this is an interesting one. Obviously you'd say United are the favourites here, definitely improving under Man U, performances aren't quite there, but obviously hit with COVID, against the Brentford side who will come into this one with a slight boost, but I do think United still will have enough quality to get the win. I'm going to say 2-0. The Dean Smith derby takes place at Carrow Road as Dean Smith returns to his former club just weeks after leaving them. Norwich, they have been hit with a few COVID cases as well, so this will be a really tough one. After a solid start with Dean Smith, maybe it's just starting to peter away, but then again, a 1-0 defeat against United isn't a disastrous result whatsoever. Gerrard, of course, a 1-0 defeat to Liverpool, so not terrible either. Both sides on decent runs, but I just fancy Villa here, maybe just have a tiny bit more quality. But moving on, Manchester City host Leeds at the Etihad Stadium, and this is a big opportunity for City. Obviously Leeds' hearts were broken in the last minute against Chelsea in the week, so they'll come into this one fairly heartbroken, you'd imagine. So City will want to take advantage of that, take advantage of the confidence dip and all of that, and I think that's exactly what they will do. I think City will get the win here, and I'm going to say it will be a 2-0 win, let's say. Moving on, Brighton take on Wolves at the Amex, and this is another interesting one. Brighton, obviously, their form's just very inconsistent at the moment. You could kind of say the same about Wolves, really. But this is the sort of game where you feel like both teams will be targeting, both teams in and around mid-table at the moment. They really want to push on and try and fight for Europe or just maintain that position. This is the sort of game where they need to be winning. But I think this is a closely matched game, and in the end I think they will even themselves out. I'm going to say 1-1. Moving on, Burnley host Watford at Turf Moor, and this is another interesting game. Burnley, they're still right in the trouble for relegation, and Watford, obviously that heartbreaking defeat to Brentford last time out, so they'll need to win this and get back on the home and narrow straight away. But as for Burnley, it's a big game for them, definitely a winnable game. I think both teams will go for this, and in the end I think it will end up being a draw. Moving on then, Palace host Southampton at Selhurst Park, and obviously Palace got a really decent win over Everton in the weekend. Arsenal beat Southampton comfortably, however, and it definitely does look like Palace, despite being a bit shaky recently, are slightly better than Southampton at the moment, and especially having home advantage, they'll without a shadow of a doubt fancy themselves in this one, and there's no reason for them not to really. I do think Palace are the favourites here and will get the win. I'm going to say a 1-0 Palace win. Moving on then to a game that I'm really looking forward to. Arsenal host West Ham at the Emirates, and obviously Arsenal, as I was saying, they got a solid 3-0 win over Southampton. West Ham, it's a slightly disappointing 0-0 draw with Burnley, but it's not the end of the world. But coming to the Emirates, they want to make amends for that with all 3 points. It would be a tough place to go, because obviously we saw Arsenal, when they're on it, they are a really good side at the moment, like on Saturday against Southampton. I think Arsenal may just have the win here in the bag. I think they'll just edge it. I'm going to say 1-0. Moving on, Leicester host Tottenham at the King Power Stadium, and this is an interesting one. Obviously Tottenham have been badly hit with coronavirus, maybe all of the players that had it may not be fully recovered yet, and obviously we saw in the week Leicester was truly back to their best with that stumping over Newcastle, so they'll come into this one full of confidence, something that Tottenham, you'd have to say, probably won't do. So this is a big opportunity for Leicester, and I think they will pick up the win, say 1-0. Moving on now to Chelsea versus Everton, and this is a big game for both sides. Chelsea, obviously that last minute winner against Leeds last time out would be huge, given their recent run of form, but Everton as well, it did look like maybe they were slightly improving, but obviously back down to earth with that loss against Palace last time out, so they'll want a result from this one. It's really not going to be easy for them, is it, against Chelsea side, not in a great run of form, but still a very, very good side, and I think Chelsea will end up picking the win. I'm going to say 2-0. Moving on, Liverpool host Newcastle at Anfield, and this is a big game for Liverpool, one you'd expect them to win quite comfortably. I don't want to be harsh on Newcastle, but you could even argue it's a game where Liverpool can just get their goal difference up, really, if they just get an early goal, because because we saw how poor Newcastle were away to Leicester last time out, and there's nothing really to say it's not going to be even worse this time out against better opposition with players like Salah and all of that. But I'll just stick to a 2-0, I'll be kind. But anyway guys, that's it for the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, don't your thoughts, comments down below, follow me on Twitter, English Coach made for daily football news, and subscribe to my channel, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching.